Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome award-winning, multi-platinum country music icon and star of the upcoming Fox series Monarch, Trace Adkins.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Hello everybody and welcome back to All-Star 15 TV. It has been a couple weeks. I have a new son, and we're kicking all this stuff off with the Global Endurance Tour for HSR Phantom Racing, starting the car in that position number 4 in the beautiful Porsche. It's Dalton Fredericks. We'll also have Trevor Anderson and Jake Ziedow in the car as well. But joining me up in the broadcast booth, as he usually does for these endurance events, the one, the only, Joe Hutchings.
Hello, world! Anybody in the Panhandle of Florida, please bring me beer. How you doing, AJ?
If anybody's up in central Connecticut, please bring me beer. I like that. We have a full 6-hour endurance event here at Daytona International Speedway with very scary conditions. They're going to go from not bad to really bad, back to not bad, back to really bad. Right now the track is under a wet state. Dalton is starting the car like I mentioned before. But it's only a 6-hour race. Compared to what we had in January, this is going to feel like a sprint to them. Just 3 drivers, 2 going to take a shot in the dark here, which I know I'm probably right with. 2 hours a driver. And we are just about to get going as the pace car is going to duck down pit road. And we are green for the Global Endurance Tour at Daytona International Speedway as Dalton in P4 looking for a little bit of a view into turn number 1. It's going to cut to the inside of Murrah. It's going to have that very straight line going through the first couple turns, and he's going to take the third position away, heading down into turn number 3, Joe?
Yes, that'd be the International Horseshoe. I know him by name. Sorry.
That's perfect. We're going to need that.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do this a little bit of everything. Broadcasting style, just watching the car. If they need us to help out, maybe we'll help out. But so far, so good. These first couple laps are very, very scary for all these drivers. That's when we normally see most of the incidents and wrecks are in the first couple turns. As Dalton takes P2, now trying to track down Tyler Watson in P1. But looking good so far, Joe.
Oh yeah, he's gonna struggle for a little while until he starts getting some heat built up in those tires, and then once the track starts to dry off a little bit here, then he should be okay. They'll get a dry line here eventually.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I thought it's supposed to pour.
Later on. It is Florida, by the way, so I mean, ask me how I know.
Now he's having to contend for that P2 position going back into turn number 1. Tristan doing a really good job staying on that back bumper of Dalton as Tyler goes long, and the 20 car grabs P1 on lap 2, and he's looking back for that top spot, throwing it right back in there, trying to fix a mistake into turn number 1. Through the horseshoe they go, off into the kink. Fredericks still with the lead. A little bit too aggressive for lap 2. Obviously not talking about our guys, but hey, it's kind of sketchy right now. Get these tires under control.
Nah, most of our front runners right now are all running Acuras. Our car is the Porsche. The Porsche has been the most stable car out of all the GTP cars. It is the easiest to drive. It is an absolute dream. Plus, I mean, it is a Porsche. I'm kind of a sucker for Porsches, Audis, Volkswagens. So are deer. That was a joke.
But so far,
Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm good.
There you are.
I am playing with the stream a little bit. I'm sending you a message. But back into turn number 1, a little bit more of separation from Tyler and Dalton, as it looked like Dalton's Porsche kicked out a little bit under braking. Didn't lose too much, but you mentioned it, kind of sketchy the first couple laps. Taking a very, very efficient line, it looks like Dalton is. Now, it's not currently raining here at the racetrack, but the track is wet. We're going to see these drivers off for the most part of the racing line.
There is no precipitation right now in the forecast for at least the next, heck, we're going 4 hours
Oh, wow.
without rain. That's why I said We're gonna get a dry line here. This is Dalton needs to capitalize on being efficient in the rain, and if we can survive the rain, then it is good to go. Ooh. We just got the fastest lap.
Are you surprised, Joe?
No.
Okay.
Got it. Oh. Somebody heard my message.
What's
There's
that?
beer on the way, sir.
Oh.
I may or may not have texted the neighbor and said, I do not have beer. Yeah, car looks good right now.
Yes, it does.
You want picture in picture?
I don't have that set up. I couldn't get on in time.
Oh, even if I share my cockpit view?
No.
Yeah.
I don't have that whole screen set up once it started screwing with us.
Oh. I see something entertaining, though, with the car going through the bus stop. Usually we have a lot of yaw dialed into the car. So when you go into the corner, the back end is actually kicking out further than the front end. And right now, I don't know what setup they're running, but this car's got no yaw. And he is hooked. And with no GT3 cars ahead, he needs to capitalize on the free track. No.
Alright. I got it. We're good. They gave us a ticker. I know, I'm pretty awesome.
Yay! Thanks, AJ.
I did it for the
If
Nerds.
anybody's looking,
I did it for the Nerds podcast before, so I was like, oh, let's run it, see if it works for this stuff. But Dalton's still running with just under a second lead over Tristan. Wow, a lot of Acuras behind us. Second, third, and fourth.
that's what I said.
There's actually not as many prototypes as I thought there would be in this race, Joe. Right, there's 3 already out of today's race, which would have only put us at 12. Yeah, 12 of them. But now that we're getting towards and through some of the GT3 and soon we'll see the LMP2, what are some of the things that Trevor or Jake are relaying to Dalton right now?
They, I'm sorry, hang on one second. Relaying the gaps, starting to get your, fuel numbers, and, you know, just trying to keep them calm at this point. Also, too, calling out cars if somebody's trying to dive bomb or anything, but clearly right now, I mean, we're gapping, so right now it's kind of a free sail, you know. They just need to keep the nose clean for a little while.
Oh, and he went really wide off in turn 1 to avoid that GT3 car.
Dalton likes to run that wide line in turn 1, and you're allowed to.
And Tristan got stuck behind the GT3 cars. That has bumped that gap from just about 0.8 of a second all the way up to 2.3 seconds. I guess
Traffic
being aggressive
management.
and making that move really helped out.
Sometimes Dalton just shouldn't listen to me. Tell him to be easy. He goes out and does stuff like that.
And stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff like that. Hi, Capizio. Yeah, by Dalton taking that wide line through turn 1, he can get a straighter shot and have more straightaway. He can actually have at least 3 to 5 miles an hour more speed than somebody who takes the regular line.
Oh, going from turn 1 down to the horseshoe, there's that much of an advantage in taking that wider line.
Yep.
Surprised more people don't.
Well, if you're trying to save the tires and you're trying to keep, you know, the car stably underneath you, you don't go out there because it's nothing but trash out there. But if you can get somebody going out there early off and keep the trash pushed away, then it's a very viable line for the entire race.
Alright, I can hear Dalton right now saying, pick a line, people. By the way, for everybody watching at home, I know we're 15 or so minutes into the stream. These endurance races are very much a viewer discretion is advised, because if something happens to our car, I can't stop Joe from being Joe.
Thanks for throwing me under the bus.
Kind of your fault?
Kinda not, not a lie. I'm not gonna fight you. Although I wish I had a button that I could queue up in chat. Be like, that one dude from South Park, and damn you Mongolians! Stop screwing with my shitty porch!
Lizard, 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 lizard.
I am not doing that.
I just thought of something. Daniel's up in
He is currently playing Battlefield.
Oh, he finally got it working?
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. I was kind of upset that he wasn't going to get it to work.
Well, it looks like Dalton saw some grass that needed to be cut.
That doesn't surprise
Doing a little
me very much.
Doing a little agricultural racing there.
That doesn't surprise me very much.
That joke comes from Mike Joy, and it comes via Road America, and I heard it at Road America first. It was during a Historics race, actually.
So this is a little different of a race that I was really expecting. I knew we were talking about it raining. Nobody cued me in on that it was going to start at 7:30 p.m. in Sim. This is going to be very much a we're throwing everything at you guys. Rain, wet track, and nighttime.
Daytime!
Nighttime. Damn it, Joe.
You're welcome. Don't throw me under the bus. I won't do stupid shit.
I didn't. You're the one that kind of said it. And for today, it looks like sunset is going to be right around that 8 p.m. mark. So
Oh yeah, the sun will be down here soon.
It's going to get down really fast.
We should see the lights kick on here shortly.
I don't know. iRacing is really they wait as long as possible for that to happen. Let's see. Looks like sunset's gonna be right around 8:05 in sim time. So they still have about 15 or so minutes of quote unquote daylight. But that sun, I'm pretty sure, sets behind the grandstands here.
What day are they showing?
August 9th.
Sim time, August 9th. Okay. So it'll be on the west side of the track, so it'll be going off into turn 1.
Off in the turn 1.
Yeah, it should set behind the grandstand, pretty much at the end of the main grandstand.
Oh. Okay, so I was right.
Cause, yeah. Oh. AJ, I'm trying to devour this 2-pound steak that I just got done making.
Dude, I'm about to leave you for like 5 or so minutes so I can at least go say hi to the people here. So, Joe, the cabin is yours. We're on Dalton Fredericks.
I should be watching your screen somehow, but I'm not going to. Don't worry about it.
Lizard.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not at your computer?
I am at my computer, but I don't know if you're sharing your screen or not.
I'm not. I can't. I'm trying to save as many resources as possible.
Yeah.
Facebook is the closest, but if you just want to watch Dalton on your end,
I'm watching him on my end. Yeah. So, people in the social media / content universe, I might be a few seconds behind of what. Actually, no, I should be lined up. I don't know. Anyways, there's a car going around the track. It goes round and around and around and around, around and around. I thought that was funny. AJ gave me the helm. I'm doing whatever I want. And I'll try to be as entertaining as possible. I am not the most entertaining person on the planet. trying to sync up with what the YouTubes are saying. Well, while AJ's away, we can talk about one of our sponsors, Hard AF Seltzer, if you guys can find it in your state. Or the easiest way to find it is just go to the hardafseltzer.com and put in your address. It'll tell you where you can find it. I do know that the Panhandle of Florida is definitely getting them here soon, and start looking at them or looking for them in your local beer stores or whatever, package stores, whatever you want to call them. I call it the liquor bin. We also have Makoni Setup Shop. Thank you, Jeff and the gang over there. Let's see, who else is on the car? I got to rotate my camera view. Let's see, we got All-Star 15 TV on this thing, Fry Trucking, Nerds Podcast, BMS, and Sim Coaches is on here, Brayton Lester's AC Cages is on here, and JVM Graphics, that's me. But looks like old Dalton here is starting to build a little bit of gap again. According to what I see on here, it's about 2 seconds, and it's 9 seconds back to third place. Kind of funny how the Porsche is staying ahead of the Acuras. If y'all want to sit here and drop a like on the broadcast here and throw some comments our way, make fun of us, do whatever you want. Just keep it civil inside the chat there. Trying to eat my lunch. Oh, yeah, I also forgot to talk about JTZ Home Services. That's Jake Zito's heating, air, plumbing, all kinds of stuff. I don't know where his phone number is at. If you need to get a hold of him, message us. We'll get you in contact with him if you're in the Montana area. There's also supposed to be a suppressor company on this car, and I don't seize it. Looks like Dalton is opening up a 4-second gap right now. At least that's what iRacing is telling me is for what it's for. Lots of GT3s on pit road right now. Freaking bumper cars.
lizard,
The lizard goes through. You know, I was supposed to share some of this steak with my dogs, and I failed my dogs. I'm gonna have to go make another one. Anyways, cap's down to 2 seconds now. This is what you get with endurance racing. You get into a group of GT3 cars or whatever, and they tend to hold you up a little bit sometimes if you can't get the timing right. And it looks like Dalton's in a gaggle of cars. He'll get these GT3s on the straightaway. And all y'all watching out in TV land here, when you pass GT3 cars, or if you are a GT3 driver, you are supposed to be on the low line. The faster cars pass to the right. It is exactly opposite of what you're supposed to do on the interstate. I know, weird, right? And now Dalton's using them as freaking road cones. Woo! Second place is getting close. Really, really. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That Acura is starting to pick up pace here.
Alright, we are back, everybody. Or I am back.
Hold, please. I will be right back.
Cool. I can do the talking. Perfectly fine. For everybody at home, if you're on Facebook, YouTube, or you can't find the Facebook, we are currently on All-Star 15 TV 2, which is the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast page because I made a funny. Jump on board with Dalton to see how that ride is going as he is looking at a round a 1.2 second lead. The wrong way. Up here. There it is. Trying to get through some GT3 traffic. Tyler has really closed into the back of Dalton, but both first and second place are eight seconds ahead of P3. It kind of looks like Dalton is trying to save some fuel or tire, what have you, as it looks like the third place driver had an issue. Let's see what we got here. Did he just kick it out sideways? Oh yeah, he just went a little bit long. Nothing too crazy. Should be closing in on a pit stop within the next 5 to 10 minutes, I would assume. Right around 45 minutes. Oh, his P2 is squirrely going into turn number 1. That's going to open up the gap just a little bit. He's going to get tail smacked by an LMP2 car, opening that gap up to 2.5 seconds going into the International Horseshoe. Little bit of separation is very good for, I think, both drivers in a way. Able to just lock in and keep going, as we have a very predominant dry line forming on the racetrack. I don't know if you can quite see it at home, but let's see if we can get into a chase cam, and there it is. There is a huge dry line, and if you're in those wet tires still, you're going to be searching for some of that wet, or you're going to be chewing up these tires. As Dalton is sticking with this dry line. There he goes. There he's moving up into the wet pavement, wet asphalt. Juan Fares, who is an Acura in 9th place, just put the fastest lap of the session on the board, a 1:39.12. Last time
Dalton almost ate it.
Dalton has almost eaten it a couple times, but we are putting time on P2, and that last lap was absolutely disgusting.
The lizard comes across the broadcast.
It does. It does.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, it looked like lap 18 for the second place car was significantly slower with a high 1:46. He's going to have another issue coming back up onto NASCAR 1. Joe, I think these wet tires have very much overstayed their welcome, and at this point I think our drivers are just trying to make it to the pit stop.
Where's the Acura that was behind them?
The Acura went down pit road. Oh, no, it didn't. One of them went down pit road. Tristan is just really slow right now.
Yeah, he's on cold tires.
He didn't pit yet.
He did.
The number 2, I have him with no pit stop. The 116 pit. Here comes the 11 now on pit road. And along with Diego in the 8. The only GTP car that I am showing pit is the 19.
There's a whole bunch of them coming now.
I think that dry line has formed enough where you could jump down pit road and make up some time. You just got to be careful if you dip a tire off into the wet asphalt. What's going on, Scott? How are you, pal?
Ramrod!
Lizard.
You like that, don't you?
Dude, it is my new favorite soundboard. Sound. I hated it at first. It was all... Ramler was the first one to start sending me that stuff, and then Brandon started sending it to me. And then I was like, you know, we need a soundboard button. And then I did it. And yeah. Now that we just had a 30-second conversation about soundboard stuff. Ramler said that's a paddling. Oh, the 3's on pit road. And the 11 just spun. Cool tires down there, Dalton. Get up in that wet line. Am I reading that correct? We're almost to a 30-second lead.
Yes, that's because people behind us have pit. That'll go away once once we hit pit road.
Why are we getting the red or the yellow flag with red stripes?
What does that mean?
Debris.
There's probably debris on the track?
There's debris. Where? On the speedway. Oh.
Joe thought it was funny, so give me a second, people. I'm gonna try something funny here. My apologies if people don't think it's funny. I most likely will.
Oh no. I'm afraid.
Should be. Gotta find like safety.
I'm afraid. Help me.
You saved our lives, we are eternally grateful.
Lizard.
Rambler said, "Lizard rave." Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and boots and...
Get.
Damn. I didn't say the last part of that.
I hit a wrong button. We're fine. We're good.
Actually, I have yet to drop the F word. That's weird.
Good. I'm proud of you.
You should be. It's very hard for me to not do that. Oh, that Porsche looks cool. You see that 911 that we just blew the doors off of?
Yep.
Yeah, that was cool looking. Looks like Dalton's just trying to hang on for dear life right now.
I was just thinking the same thing.
I think he's. I think part of his strategy is to get to the end of the fuel run.
There you go, Joe. You should see what I've done. You'll appreciate it.
Lizard.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's a it's a count?
Lizard.
Oh, it doesn't count up though. You actually have to manually do it.
Yeah. I just hit a button and it does it.
Well, I've already played it twice, so you can add 2 more to that.
I did.
Oh.
You, remember, you're on a little bit of a delay here.
You just made my day.
Well, we gotta do something for 6 hours, pal. At this point, Joe, Dalton staying out this long, is it beneficial at all? Because everybody's gonna be on fresher tires. And working with dry tires on a dry line, while Dalton is still slower.
Let's see. Dalton's turning on average, let's say 142s. And the next person, excuse me, is turning 141s. So,
Well, okay, if you're going off of people who have picked, we're going off 4th place, the number 2 Acura pit on lap 20, so 4 laps ago. Last time by a 138.7. 5th place with a 136.4. So he's hemorrhaging 3, maybe 4 seconds a lap to these guys. We're not in the car. We don't see the strategy, but if I was the crew chief, with obviously not, I would have come through pit road and I wouldn't have put my my car in that situation. There it goes. Oh! Okay. Dalton, stay up. Is nobody talking to me? I think now would be a good time to come down pit road. The 6-hour race in I don't see a crazy lot of damage, but we're gonna find out here hopefully momentarily, as we have fallen back into that third position now on pit road. Wow, P1 to 290 just put down almost a 136 flat. These cars are significantly getting faster.
It looks like that 64 decided that he was going to pinch Dalton off and not give him any freaking room. Way to go, a-hole.
I mean, I don't know, but I also wouldn't have been throwing it into a bus stop too wide, too. But it looks like we have some damage to repair, so I don't think we've had service yet.
I'm going back and watching this, AJ, and Dalton was being very conservative on this. The the Jagwagon and the BMW just did not give him any room whatsoever.
Yeah, Joe,
He cleared himself
I'm
across
going off
Dalton's
of
nose.
everything you have said in the past year or so. Don't be putting yourself in crappy
no.
situations.
I'm watching this right now. I am watching it back right now, and here I'll share my screen so you can see it.
Hold on, I'll just go back to it.
Yeah, go back to it because Dalton was being very conservative with the prototype that was in front of him, and he was gonna let that other car, kind of have the line, so he holds it wide. He's holding it wide, and the BMW just wanted to force the issue. Did not give him any room trying to get out of there, and that was the end of that.
How much damage do you think we have?
I don't know. Give me some.
Yeah, I see where Joe's point is. I don't like this red 64. Like, we're fine with the purple LMP2. Dalton goes a little wide, and then the 64 just shoots. Oh, that was scary.
Lizard.
Count it. 6 minutes.
Of required?
Yep.
Jesus. Well, we'll get some time back once it starts raining. I unfortunately think that's it for us possibly winning the race. Because I don't think you can make 6 minutes up in a 6-hour event.
You would be surprised with the clientele on iRacing at this particular time of year. Yeah. Dang it, AJ.
What happened?
I just looked up at the stream and saw the lizard.
Yeah, it's up to 16 now.
I know. Yeah, I can't fault Dalton. He was trying to do everything right, and everybody else around him lacks IQ.
No, I think I'm more just upset that we went into that like that.
That's the guy behind the following car, the BMW, had absolutely zero fucking business. You need a counter for that too.
I think we have enough counters.
Okay. Um, he had zero business trying to throw it up the right side of Dalton. That was a terrible move on that guy. I'm just being perfectly honest. That was a dumb move on his part. And if you are going to sit here and try to throw it up the right side of somebody like that when they go wide, then you need to make sure that you guys all have room. What's Dalton supposed to do? Slam on the binders and get a car up his ass? Mm-mm. That's dumb. That's lack of racing IQ in my eyes.
We should be starting to service the car in the next minute or so.
Car's serviced already. He's already got fuel in it.
Oh, they do that stuff first?
Yeah.
We are back down to 8th place, 4 laps down. That's 8th place in division. We are 34th place on the track. Alright, I need a drink. I think it's about time. I'll be right back, everybody.
Oh, we are rolling.
Joe, you want to know what the best part about your wife having people over?
What's that?
She made food.
I just got done eating a plate-sized steak.
I have a charcuterie board and a vanilla almond cake.
Oh man, come on!
Sorry. Sorry for party rocking.
Um,
33rd
either
place,
iRacing.
7 minutes and 50 seconds behind P1. How many times did you hit the lizard while I was gone?
None. I waited until you got back.
Lizard.
Waiting for that 17 count to come up.
I'm assuming they put on dry tires.
I can tell you. They are on dries.
Damn, the BMW P2 at 134. Come on, Dalton. When those tires heat up, hit that go-go pedal.
He's already on the go-go pedal. He just turned his fastest lap.
Yeah, 136. 39.
I
Right
think
around what
SDK is
people are,
broken
Why?
because it's showing him P4 on my screen. And then P8 on the relative. What the? Oh, Jesus.
He started P4.
iRacing needs to fix this.
Is it iRacing or is it SDK? Because I have him in 33rd position, and he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th in class.
No, operator error on my side. I was not on the race. I was on the grid.
Oops.
I am glad I have the next 24 hours off of work.
You don't work tomorrow?
Nope, I work today. And when I got
There you
into
go.
work, it was a shitstorm. Literally. All I have to say is, stop flushing baby wipes, you heathens. That also includes dude wipes.
Even the ones that say they're flushable?
Don't care, don't flush them. Damn, I saw evil. There is a path to us gaining back 4 laps. This race is definitely not over.
Oh, I don't think so.
There is
I think
5
we are
hours
going
left.
to finish into the top 5, 100%. I just don't see us going P1 or P2. Because we're obviously going to pass the GT3s. We're going to start eating at the LMPs, which right now the LMPs are maybe a second or two slower, so we're going to need a bigger gap between those lap times to start growing. But right now, we are the third fastest GTP on the racetrack, behind last lap, the race leader in second place, and maybe fourth place. Right now, seventh place in division is 2 laps ahead of us, and we are a lap ahead of ninth place.
Will be fine.
That's not what I was saying. I was just giving a commentary on where we stand.
Oh, okay.
Lizard.
Oh,
You
by
know-
the way, on the soundboard, it's nothing but WWE stuff around it, so there's no slip-ups. You're welcome.
Is it clear? Like, can you actually hear Lizard get hit?
Oh, yeah. Very disheartened at the iRacing community.
What's that?
Well, here's the thing, okay? And this was actually explained on a podcast with Paul Tracy, and he was interviewing Scott Dixon. He talks about, with the simulators where you're not in a real car and you're doing things that you would never do in a real car. There's no, there's no penalty, right? If you really screw up, like you sit there and, let's say T-bone somebody at 200 miles an hour, all right? It's hit the reset button, I come back and race another day, right? Nobody out here, there's very few people that I know that treat this race car as a real car. And people are always constantly doing dumb things. That whole situation, just going back to looking at that entire situation was easily avoidable for all parties involved. All right. Dalton was doing the right thing by getting out of the way. He didn't have the tires underneath him, and he knew there was a faster car coming. And that other guy didn't give the room. And you have to know your situational awareness. If you are not if you're not ready to be, to really race door to door with people in traffic, don't do it. All right, you have to be nice to everybody on the racetrack. It's not just, oh, well, this is another GTP car, I can be an asshole to them. No. Oh, loudness.
Wrong button. Continue.
So if anybody would like to, I can actually give the timestamps later, but go listen to that Paul Tracy podcast where him and Scott are talking about the simulator work, and it's a real eye-opener onto why Dixie stays off of iRacing. All right, it's I'm kind of in the same boat nowadays. It's getting like what happened to us at Watkins Glen in the LMP2 car. All right, we were on cruise control for a top 3 all I had to do was finish the car, all right? We're finishing third, podium, right? And after all the BS that we had gone through in that car, we needed it. All right, after what we went through previous races, Nate and I really needed that. And some person who had well over 100 incident points spins out in front of us and doesn't know how to hold the brakes. Ends up wiping us out and another GT3 car. There's the Drinking Bros have a shirt right now, all right? It's the "Don't Tread on Me" snake, and it's saying, instead of it saying "Don't tread on me," it just says "Don't." If you think it's oh crap, if you think it's gonna be sketchy, don't. Just back off. Come at it another day, all right? Start thinking about this. You know, was it this 1195, you know, race car that you paid for as a, you know, $2 million race car? There are some really, really fast people on the service, and I would never give them the time of day behind the wheel of a real race car. Never. There are some people that I know that will actually drive better in a real car than they do a simulator, all right? I've seen them. All right, but when it comes to, you know, if I'm basing you being in my race car just purely on what I saw in a simulator, there's a lot of people I would sit there and say absolutely not. It would actually surprise you on who I would say I'd put in a race car first. I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and point a bunch of fingers. But I'm just saying, I observe things, and I've been around motorsports, you know, a really, really long time. I'm not going to say as long as some of these guys have been alive, because we proved that was wrong. But I'm just, oh shit. I think Dalton needs a new pair of pants.
Crap on Isle Dalton. Crap on Isle Dalton.
Oh my god.
We just back to P30 after being right around 35th place 20 or so minutes ago. And we could, all the way up to P20 is on the lead lap with us. Not the lead lap, but the same lap as us, sorry.
Eating up these GT3 cars is going to be nothing.
Still positions on a racetrack, which we would improve on. With our overall number.
Yeah, but when it comes to this is a general misconception with endurance racing, sir. You're racing your class. Yes, there's overall. All right. Yes, we are running in the class that can race for the overall victory. But any of these cars on the racetrack could go for overall victory. All right. You want to sit here and pay attention to your class. So if we're really getting into it right now,
we're 8th in class.
Yeah, we're 8th in class, 4 laps behind the leader.
And last time by, the leader was a second ahead of us. Second and a half ahead of us.
And then there's times where, you know, we were LMP2. I'm pretty sure Scott knows about this because he was in the race car with me, where we had GTPs in the lobby with us, and we still beat them because, you know, LMP2. I flexed.
Well, seventh,
see, the bad part.
7th place in class is 4 minutes ahead of us.
Yeah.
And is running faster than us.
What, the 3 car?
Yeah. 136 flat last time. Dalton with a 136.35.
Yeah, Dalton got hung up in traffic.
And that's what this race is.
Yep. See, a long time ago, all right, I learned how to work endurance traffic by, we're just going to call him Brett. We'll just leave it at that. And I learned a lot on how to work traffic in a, being in a faster car than everybody else. Keeping it between the lines and, being able to predict holes and, just like, knowing when to back off. My phone is blowing up. So, AJ?
Yes.
If I say Indy 500 situation all over again, you know what I'm talking about.
You're about to lose power?
We got thunderstorms starting to develop. It's getting close to that witching hour in Florida. Oh, there is a GT3 way off the track. How did you get all the way over there? I'm curious. How? Oh, he hit the curb. Oh, that's Team Waifu. Oh, dang. You need to go take a look at the side of that car.
Who's in it? Well,
Just the car number 297.
Oh, hello.
Exactly. Joe gets distracted easily by his pair of boobs. I need to go get a beer. Ow. I also need to put a shirt on. I'm sticking to my chair. Ow. Yes, I'm trying to stay cool because I had to turn the air conditioner up to 74. I also need to wash this up. Give me a second, AJ.
You're good, pal. Looking at the divisions, second place just ran a 134.2. Dalton with a 137.2. A seventh place in division. Last time by was about a second slower than Dalton. Slowly and surely will we catch back up, but we will. At least I think we will. Dalton's a madman in the car, but he is really fast. This is the part
All
where
right.
Joe. This is the part where Joe says Dalton has thrown vehicles into places that vehicles should not have been, and makes it stick. Which is completely true. Oh boy, a 133.7.
You know that meme with the train trying to ram itself through the tunnel? That's supposed to be like a sexual innuendo for something.
That's a Family Guy reference.
Yeah. That's Dalton sometimes in a race car. Oh man, I just put on a shirt that says something about Christmas lights. I know we're on the ass half of the year, but good lord.
Would you just reach in there and grab whatever?
I just grabbed whatever was clean.
Now, are they expected rain at all, Joe? I know you said the first 3 hours were most likely going to be dry.
It's going to be drying throughout the rest of the. It kept showing 0%, 0%, 0%.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, after the forecast was 100%.
Because, at least I think it is, but I feel like rain is like the biggest equalizer.
Yeah, we're not seeing rain for the rest of this event.
Yeah, leave the iRacing to tell us this is what you're getting. No, you're not.
Lizard.
19.
I'm also looking out for drivers in front of us that are falling off the leaderboard.
Oh, that's a really good beer.
Which one you got?
PBR.
That is a good one.
Uh-huh.
I haven't had that one in a long time though.
So typically we get cans around here, but my neighbor was able to get bottles finally, so I started buying the bottles again, and I'm so happy.
I always think bottles taste better.
Oh yeah.
You got pit stop starting again, Joe.
Did iRacing change my button again?
Or
They did.
Now, one thing I just noticed, Joe, Dalton's gonna have to be careful with these dry tires coming off the racetrack onto pit road because that whole access road is still very wet.
He'll be
It's
okay
on-
because he'll be okay because the tires are really hot.
There was a car off track behind them. Hey, on a lighter note, Joe, Dalton is the highest Porsche in the GTP class. It's Audi,
giving you
Audi,
a- right
BMW, Audi, BMW.
There's no Audis. It's Acura.
Acura, sorry. Fine. Now it's Acura, BMW, Acura, Porsche. Porsche Hall.
Porsche, huh?
Huh?
I said
Now,
Porsche, huh?
You were probably in on some of the strategy talk with these drivers. Are we looking at 2, 2, and 2, or are we looking at how are we looking at the driver split?
Don't know.
Oh, well, I
I'm
think
pretty
we
sure it's
would.
going to be 2 and 2. 2 and 2.
I'm also noticing Dalton's running these faster laps later in the run as the fuel is starting to run lower. Not a lot of other drivers are faster on the back end of the route. Like just this time, it's a 135 flat. Other people were seeing a 146, 147. And then you have your top two with a 135 and a 134. I'm not wishing more people to wreck, Joe, but I'm kind of surprised with the amount of wrecks we haven't seen. Usually it's just littered, or is it because it's not the 24-hour race? It's a different group of people running.
We're also in a higher split, and I'm actually trying to figure out what split we're actually in.
Fourth. We are in the fourth split.
Right, fourth split, but like, out of how many?
I think they said 9. I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe 9 only populated on my end.
guess we'll find out afterwards. Like that. Oh no, there's a... Stay over to the right. There you go. Bye-bye. There's P1 in the GT3 class. What the heck? Ooh, there's a big incident. Car number 11, P3. He is now destroyed. AJ.
Dun 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 dun. This is how we gain some spots back, Joe.
That car is at least 14 minutes, 12 to 14 minutes of damage. See? I swear, beer is the good luck charm.
Alright, so we are in... Yeah, 4th split, and there's 10 splits. Oh, hold on. 12 splits. No, I think I'm still wrong. Oh, no. Just 11. 11 race sessions. There were 4 out of 11. By the way, I almost sent you a message last night because I kept hitting a certain button on a soundboard. I'm pretty sure my wife almost killed me.
You tagged me in a post.
Oh, I did? Oh, yeah.
Were you that drunk?
No, I remember which post. But I almost had to message you to say my goodbyes just in case she did kill me.
Huh. You mean this button?
Lizard.
That's 20.
I'm aware. I'm faster than the average bear.
That's what she said.
Oh, Dalton's around again! Major contact coming back to NASCAR 1. I don't know what actually happened here. I have no clue. Did his pedals break?
It looked like he twitched just before.
And I think he just wrecked again. Going into the bus stop.
He stayed out of the bus stop.
Something's not right. Oh. And there goes our nose. Something with that car is definitely not right.
Oh yeah, the tow link's busted on it.
I'm still trying to figure out coming back to NASCAR 1 because it just looked like he was running the line he's been running and it just wouldn't slow down at all. That's gonna be 8, 10, 20 minutes of damage.
Hard to say.
I thought you were gonna go check. Well, Joe, I don't think we got good news here. Just getting word from Jake as I've been messaging back and forth. It looks like it's another 6 minutes of required with multiple minutes of optional. And it looks like they are pulling the car. That stinks. But thank you guys for tuning in to the almost 2-hour stream. If you've hit that like button, subscribe, follow. We got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. Giving myself a little bit of a breather with broadcasting since my son came. But it looks like we will have announcements within the next week or so of what broadcasting we will have in the near future. But as always, thank you everyone. Joe, thanks for helping with the broadcast. I know we were hoping that it was gonna be a little bit different, but yeah, stuff happens.
No, shit happens. And
Lizard.
There you go, I got you the 21.
yay!
All
We
right,
got
everybody.
the drinking age.
Take care. We'll see you on the next broadcast. Stay up to date with All-Star 15 TV or All-Star 15 TV 2, the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. And we'll keep you up to date on all things HSR Phantom Racing to see about more endurance events or special events here on the channel. Take care, everybody.
Bye.